Hey everybody, Bones here, Bones Garage, just bringing you an update what's going on at the garage. So 2022 Chevy Silverado High Country, we have her all done. All the tires are back on, everything's in. We have the new 2-inch lowering spindles, drop spindles in. We have the shorter shock in with the original spring, that's all together. Everything's properly torqued down to specification. We're all done in the front. It looks beautiful. If you look here, we also had to do a small extension for the plug for the brake pad wear sensor. So we had to make this whole piece right here. So this way, this was mounted where it should be. Nice and clean, nice and neat. Everything looks really, really good back here. We're fooling the computer. We unplugged the shocks and then we just plugged everything back in, so the computer thinks that the suspension is still exactly the same. We even left the sensors in place up there. You can see them. All the sensors are in place, the height sensors. Then we'll go to the back and you'll see everything back here is back in. We have flipped the rear axle up and on top of the spring now. We have the new saddle, the new hold down clamps, the new U-bolts. Everything's in place. The lower plate looks beautiful. We also again have the sensor back in, and we had to move it because it used to mount right here behind this C-notch plate. You can't put it there anymore, so we moved it up higher, being that we also moved the axle up higher. So we had to move that up higher and then fool the computer once again to make it think that everything's hooked up. We also fooled the computer with the magnets for the magnetic ride shock absorber. This thing came out absolutely fantastic. All the new short shocks are in. We have the new shorter spring swing shackle in with all the bushings. Everything's torqued down. We put the spare tire back in. The spare tire protector is back in. We've put all of the stuff back here all back in because we had to get all of this out of the way and all of this out of the way, as well as this half of the exhaust system. We had to get all that out of the way, so this way we had room to work, because we had no room under here to get nuts and bolts out, to get things in, to get measurements. So we took it all out of the way. You can also see that the wiring harness is out of the way of everything. We had to reroute it, put it somewhere else, because it used to be held in on the end of the frame over here, but we can't do that anymore. And we didn't want it rubbing up hard onto the bolts up there. So we moved everything out of the way. Our brake lines are all nice and out of the way now. They don't touch anything. They're clear of everything. You can see there, they don't touch anything. And our notch in the bed frame up there is beautiful, right where it needs to be. So this way, nothing from the top of the axle here hits anything up there, because you don't want to break anything up here. This has everything for all of your different plugs and electrical, and it's just, there's a lot of stuff on the top of this. You don't want it hitting anything. So all of that has come out really nice. And then we just threw some black paint over it just to cover up all the bare metal. And we did the same everything under here. This truck has come out beautiful. We're about to drop her down. We have, like I said, the new saddles, the new lower plates, the new mounts, the new bump stops are all in place. Everything's torqued down, the short shocks. We're fooling the computer. We're doing everything to make this as right as possible. We also have to put 4-inch blocks underneath the tires now so we can get the lift out from underneath the truck, because it's that much lower than it used to be. So there you go, guys. 2022 Chevy Silverado. About to drop her down and show you what she looks like with a 4.6 drop. Alrighty, have fun. See you in a little while. Okay, bye.